Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to defend the big blind in a classic tournament with last two tables left to play. And this is one of the examples of the drills I'm putting into the Discord in the beginner course, okay? In the end I will cover many stages of the tournament, both for the KO and the classic tournaments, and for very different spots like open range, how to play versus open, the 3-bet range, the cold call range, mastering the small blind, etc. Okay guys, this is just in the beginner course, and of course later I will do more advanced stuff as well into the elite section. If you want to check it out, just join, okay guys? So let's go and see how to defend the big blind here, last two tables of the classic tournament, okay guys? I expect to see a lot more folds, like this one, compared to the beginning of the tournament. This ace 4 suited, I think it's a fold, yeah. Let's see, only a7 suited calls, okay. It's 9 off. With multiple players out of position, we are going to be very tight. As you can see, look at this. Ace 9 off fold, king 9, queen 9, a lot of suited hands start to fold. We are dominated a lot here against these two ranges. Against the shove from the cutoff, 15 blinds, ace 7, I will still fold. Let's see. Yeah. Ace 9 as well. 5s, king queen, king jack suited. Okay. King queen with 6 blinds, I call. Doesn't get any better than this. Let's play now blind versus blind. We are going to raise a lot, trashy hands. Let's see if this is good a candidate to do that. Sometimes, yeah, as you can see, a lot of raise from this part of the range. With 20 blinds, the middle part wants to check back a lot. Makes sense. And we start to shove some of suited aces. And that's it. Okay. 10-3, very weak. Jack 10 against the low jack. These are 6 players. We are very close to the final table level. As you can see, a lot of folds. Despite we are covering the opponent. 10 deuce. We have more chips than the small blind. We are going to raise more than the other spot. As you can see, a lot of raises. This is a good question. Let's see if he starts to fold some suited hands here. Yeah, he starts to do it. As you can see, he starts to fold the weakest suited hands. Because we are going to face a lot of aggression. We are not going to realize a lot of equity post flop. Makes sense. 5-3 off. I don't think it's good enough to call. I'm thinking which hands make sense to 3-bet in bluff. Like queen deuce, hands with good blockers like jack x, queen x, king x probably. Queen 6, queen 5, king 5, king 4, king 3. Makes sense. Okay, and start to shove some of suited aces in lower pairs. Here we 3-bet in bluff, ace 9 off. Just fold. This is a spot where usually you are somewhat tight, but queen jack. Actually, queen jack off is a good candidate to squeeze in bluff. Let's see if he does. Yeah, nice. Very nice indeed. Ace 10 off, ace jack off. Makes sense. These ranges are going to have a lot of trouble and continue. We make them fold better hands. And that playability post flop if they go. Queen jack is another good 3-bet situation, but heads up, I'm inclined more to call. And 3-bet in bluff top suited aces makes sense. Ace 10 off, 19 blinds, I don't think we can fold. Let's see. Yeah. But it's the bottom. King queen suited folds. 7s plus. This is a very interesting spot. The jack open with 7 blinds. It's a very polarized range, I would say. I'm thinking which hands make sense to open with 7 blinds, not many. He has the top of the range. And maybe some, what? King 5 suited, something like that. King 5, Queen 7 suited, or Queen 8 suited. I don't think we can call actually, I have no idea. Let's see. I will still call. Okay. But a lot of folds. And a lot of shoves with ace-x because it's blocking his strongest opens, like aces. Yeah, I wanted to see his range. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. I clicked the wrong buttons and took me out of the drill, so let's go. Check 10 off. Last 2 tables, 7 blinds. I'll probably call, but I'm not sure. Okay, very nice. King 9 off. 50 blinds deep. It's probably full. No. It's very close, but it still calls. King 8 off still calls. Well, King 8 I was expecting to fold for sure. 6-4 suited, I think we can call very easily. Queen 9 suited. We can probably three-bet or call. Let's see. Just call. No much. Very polarized three-bet range. Only jacks plus ace king and bluffs. Now we are in position against the small blinds. We are going to call more often. Ace 5 off can squeeze very often. Sure. Prefers to call. He likes to play in position against the small blind. 8-7 suited, just 4 blinds more. I think we can't fold. Let's see. Yeah. 8-6, jack 5 suited, heavy queen suited. This is an interesting spot. I would think I will fold. 8-3 off, just fold. Now this is a very interesting spot. I think this hand prefers to 3-bet or 2. I think 40 blinds never shows, but I'm not sure. I prefer to 3-bet fold. Yeah, that's the most logical option here. He's not too happy to call, not happy to fold, not happy to shove. You 3-bet. Yeah, no shoves with 40 blinds. Ace queen off, I don't think he can fold 7 blinds. Even though he's against 2 players. He folds. This is a very tricky situation. We are dominating this range for sure. This range not so much. Yeah, has a lot of pairs. Ace jack suited plus probably. And we call with 9s. Ace queen suited, okay. 10-7 off. Very good spot overall to 3-bet and bluff here. But then we choose are going to be a lot of offsuited aces, some offsuited kings, probably. I would call. No, I fold, okay. 10-8 call, 9-7 call. Then these 3-bet bluffs make sense. 7-4 fold. Let's see which hands he 3-bet folds here, blind versus blind. Offsuited kings, queens. That's it. And starts to show up some offsuited aces. This is going to be mainly a fold, I think. Ace-8 I think is strong enough to call. 9-7 I don't think is strong enough to call. Easy call, King 7 suited. 8-5 easy fold, probably. Yeah. Ace-2, 50 blinds. We saw this spot earlier. We are going to have a somewhat polarized 3-bet range. Nice. Fold. Fold. Ace 9 off is probably a call here. Let's see. I'm not sure. Yeah. It's the bottom, but you still call. We start to induce nines probably. Ace check suited nines. Fold. Queens, I don't think we can fold. But it's the final table bubble because we are 5 years, most likely. It's going to be a very tight range, but queens, I will never fold this spot. Even his king, I don't think I can fold here. His king suited. I mean, if he folds, it's probably correct, but in play, I will never fold. It's going for the win. A6 suited. Easy call, nothing to do. I don't want to fold. I don't want to three-bet fold. We can think of shoving sometimes, but mainly call. We are going to have a lot of shoves or fold here. Not many folds actually, because we just have to put one blind. Makes sense. If we face another size like 2.5 or even 3 blinds against some players, then we are going to have a lot of shoves and folds. These 3 suited. In this spot I'm normally very tight. Because first your opponent needs to show the same range as the wizard. Normally they show tighter than GTO. But yeah, Ace 3 suited, I fold. I will still fold Ace 4 suited probably. Yeah. A7 suited, A7 off I will fold for sure. Not for sure, there are some guys I probably call. But majority of the times I will fold A7 off. And probably call this one, yeah. Sevens against the players we saw earlier, we have to be very tight in these situations. But now we are like in the beginning of the 2 tables. He calls now. Okay. Makes sense because he's not the final table bubble. Ace 2 suited. Again. Ace 3 suited is a call probably. Ace 2 I will fold. But he doesn't fold, even Ace 3 off. Yeah, this spot was a mistake, for sure. King 8 off against 4 blinds. Good question. This is the final table bubble, I would fold. Calls. This is the bottom, every ace calls. Every pair. And then a lot of suited connectors. Okay. Queen 10 off, 20 blinds I would fold. I was prepared to fold, but I saw we have 3 blinds. Then I will still fold. But as you can see, we have to call a lot here. Interesting that he calls more often these suited kings and folds a lot of suited aces. Because they are dominated a lot, probably. Still, it's very weird. Final table bubble against a very polarized range. Against this kind of range, you have to show a lot of aces because it's blocking the strongest hands. And there's a lot of equity against kings, queens, jacks. King 3 suited calls. Almost every pair shoves, basically. Interesting to see that he shoves deuces here against this kind of range. Okay. Ace-8 off. It's probably starting to... Let's see if he's strong enough to call. I don't like to take these spots where everyone has the same stack, because it almost never happens. But let's see. He still calls. Okay. But yeah, that's it, guys. Let me know if you like this kind of format, and I will upload more of this, okay? Probably in the KO format, so it's not everything the same. Okay, guys, see you in the next video.